On August 19th, 1987, reporter David Horowitz was reading the news on KNBC in Los Angeles, and then this happened.
Pardon me? What is this?
He's got a feeded gun.
Let me see what it says.
Now,
All right.
He's got a gun to his back.
All right, well, let me read this. Folks, we have someone on the set who's standing here and would like me to read this copy which was just handed to me. You want to tell me your name or not? What is it?
Gary Stollman.
And Gary, where are you from?
The man with the gun was named Gary Stollman. After giving Horowitz a message to read to the viewing public, Stollman admitted that his gun was a BB gun and he was taken into custody without incident. The broadcast cut away, so Stollman's message was actually never read on air. You can find it online, although it's pretty hard to track down. His basic message was that a race of reptilian aliens was infiltrating and taking over our society and our government. He said that many people, including his father, who was a frequent guest on the news program, had been replaced by doubles or clones by this group. Stollman wanted to warn the public about this takeover and demanded the release of government records relating to UFOs and this alien takeover. When this event happened, Stollman was described as mentally disturbed, and his statement was written off as incoherent nonsense. But if you read his statement, it's actually pretty articulate and well written. In our video on Robert Kennedy's alleged killer Sirhan Sirhan, we talked about Sirhan's diary, which is truly one of the weirdest things you will ever read. It's just full of this rambling and ranting that makes absolutely no sense. Now, this diary reads like something from someone who's mentally disturbed, like his brain has been scrambled. Stollman's manifesto isn't an incoherent mess like that at all, and he clearly believed it enough to hold a reporter at gunpoint to get his message out. A few years ago, an event similar to this also happened. A Marine named Kyle Odom ambushed Idaho pastor Tim Remington and shot him 6 times at point-blank range with 45 hollow-point bullets, including once in the head. And he did this because he claimed Remington was a reptilian alien. Now, either the reporting on this was wrong, or there's more to the story, because a human just can't survive wounds from 6 hollow-point bullets, including one in the head, at point-blank range. It's just not possible. This is some of the most destructive ammo out there. After the shooting, Kyle Odom was arrested and sent to jail, and he too wrote a manifesto that was filled with many of the same things that Stollman talked about. Odom claimed that he became heavily involved with transcendental meditation and unlocked powers of his mind that allowed him to view different planes of existence. Like Stollman, Odom claimed there was a race of reptilian aliens that was taking over humanity behind the scenes, and Pastor Remington was one of the many aliens in disguise in our society. We'll link Odom's manifesto in the description. He was a PhD student at Baylor in human genetics, and it's clear from his manifesto that he's very intelligent. True or not, his manifesto is a riveting read. It follows his story from first encountering the aliens to being harassed by them, to scientific explanations of how Nikola Tesla's philosophies explain the aliens' ability to manipulate time and space to remain hidden from humans. After being shot, Remington returned to work a few weeks later, which again is pretty incredible after being shot by 6 hollow-point bullets. He was subsequently elected to the Idaho House of Representatives, and it's claimed he still has a bullet lodged in his skull from the attack. After the shooting, Odom flew to Washington, D.C. and was caught throwing a package containing a number of flash drives onto the White House lawn. He was trying to get them to President Obama, who he claimed was also being harassed by this alien presence. Stollman and Odom are certainly not the only ones who've talked about reptilians and human-alien hybrids in our society. There's plenty of articles and videos out there, and plenty of these really strange eye-slit videos that show humans with eyes that appear to behave like reptile eyes. It's definitely some heady stuff that really stretches the imagination. Pretty wild and pretty difficult to prove, but definitely interesting to look into.